So, what's going on, everybody? Stubby here, and today we're going to talk about the ending of the latest video of SNG4, A Night at SNG4, where we see Meggy, remembering, got these memories from her leggy counterpart, which I will say this, that I'm pretty sure I'm partially right that, when I say partially, I mean, I just maybe, well, let's see, I kind of mixed about it, or maybe I'm right or wrong, but I say this, that Leggy is Meggy's subconscious, as we saw time and time again since Meme Hunters. We saw Leggy took over Meggy because we all saw Meggy got a heavy blow where she is unconscious, which we saw Leggy take over. So as you can see, guys, Leggy is a curiosity, wholesome Goomba. Yeah, wholesome. Yeah, she's a Goomba. A joke character. You see me now. Wholesome goofball. But anyways, as we can see, we saw the ending of the latest video. We saw Meggy return to normal in the humorous way, which not gonna lie, I did laugh at the when Mario got her a mushroom though, like throw the mushroom at her and Leggy turned back to Meggy, which okay, that makes sense, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's humorous. But anyways, we were gonna talk about the ending of why, like, when Meggy returned to normal, and once once she saw Mr. Puzzles, there, and she gets all defensive because rightfully so. Remember, she encountered Mr. Puzzles during the Puzzle Vision movie, uh, and she did recognize Mr. Puzzles as a threat. As we know, this is one specific scene that literally I kind of have mixed feelings about it, but overall, I'm just gonna go this being critical over here, okay? With critical thinking, with me being yelling at the internet or Bluesky, whatever you, to say this is bad, but I need to must know, guys. If you remember all what the story with Mr. Puzzles, especially Western Spaghetti, you'll see. Okay, as we can see here, guys, as we can take a look at this ending.
I'm just glad I'm back.
As you can see, Meggy looks down and saw the roof top up there, and basically she gets remembering all the times Mr. Puzzles and her Leggy counterpart goes through.
Because we're a team. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help, Leggy. Thank you, my friend.
All right, as you can see, there she is smiling, which honestly, to be honest, guys, when I first saw this, it kind of threw me off a little bit. But with critical thinking and talking to my mutuals on my server, what's that's about, we did say that partially it's because Mr. Puzzles, as we know, during the Western Spaghetti, he did gifted Ren the simulation, which, I mean, Mr. Puzzle was technically involved. When I say technically, I didn't mean I didn't mean he's directly involved in Western Spaghetti. Well, what he is basically, as we all know, Mr. Puzzle is they're spying on the gang, what have you, and he gifted Ren the simulation, which also, of course, it boosted Ren's ego, and also I will say this, that Mr. Puzzles, I gotta say, he didn't torture Meggy, mind you. Yeah, we remember we saw Meggy gets tortured by Ren for, like, well, how many like a month straight. I don't remember. I do remember it's a month in Western Spaghetti movie. Basically, as you know, the question is, who tortures Meggy the most? It's not Mr. Puzzles, which Meggy did get tortured by Mr. Puzzles, but that's during the Puzzle Vision movie, as we see. Meggy gets tortured the most is by Ren, as you know, because Ren is controlling the gang. As you can see, we all saw what happened during the train when Meggy and the gang gets kidnapped and get blinded by gas attack. We all saw they never made it to the Western Spaghetti. The train, they got stopped midway, and they all brought back to the simulation room where Ren is there. And basically we also what went down when Ren messing up with Meggy multiple times, like she keeps shooting at her, what have you, draw, and as of now, and I personally think that Mr. Puzzles did not indirectly uh torture Meggy at all. No, not really. Okay, I mean, yes, Mr. Puzzles is also behind of giving Ren the simulation, but he let Ren do whatever he wants. He doesn't. I don't think Mr. Puzzles tell Ren to torture Meggy, whatever you. I don't think he told Ren what to do. No, he just gifted Ren the simulation room, and that's it. And also, as we all know, we saw Mr. Puzzle spying on the game to see what happens. So, I mean, Mr. Puzzle's been spying the whole time, mind you, since it's got to be perfect movie. We all saw that, and Western Spaghetti, and even Walt v 2023. And then we get to Mr. Puzzles, where Meggy actually met Mr. Puzzles. Okay, and we all saw how Meggy contributes the fact that Mr. Puzzles is indeed a bad guy, as we all saw the recent video when she was returned back to normal, and we all saw she's not the Leggy she used to, because once again Leggy is a subconscious of Meggy, which of course more curiosity gets to you, and joins it with Mr. Puzzles. As we know, guys, Mr. Puzzles really does appreciate Leggy, which Meggy doesn't remember, but it's more of a kicked in memories there, because you know Leggy is part of Meggy's subconscious, and basically we saw how the chemistry between Leggy and Mr. Puzzles get through. Okay, we all saw how Mr. Puzzles acts towards Leggy, and calls her a friend, what have you, and we all saw that probably at the ending that Meggy understood what Mr. Puzzle's been going through, since we saw the backstory of Mr. Puzzle's, like literally, he's all alone, and he might remind you guys, he literally cut his own head off and put a television on top of his body. Like you remember that we saw the Puzzle Fish movie. We saw the backstory there. He's all alone, and he literally put a TV on his head. So yeah. So overall, I'm probably thinking that I probably knew this will throw people off when Meggy smiled when she got the memories from her Leggy counterpart. That what Leggy and Mr. Puzzle's been going through. It's more of appreciation type deal, and also Meggy just smiles away, thinking it's just good memories, but also she does remember Mr. Puzzles is also bad news. So as we can see, Mr. Puzzle is more of a he is a villain, of course, but he always gets screws around for most of the times that we see as well. He's more of a goofy villain, mind you. Well, more than SMG3. Sorry, SMG3. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna say, Meggy. Here's the thing, Meggy smiles because she appreciates the nice memories of her Leggy counterpart, even though she doesn't remember she was like helping Mr. Puzzles at all. But she did get the memo after she returned back to normal. But once again, guys, it's more of Meggy remembers mostly that Ren is the one tortured her, not Mr. Puzzles, because yeah, Mr. Puzzles is technically involved, but he just gives Ren the simulation room, and that's it. And he goes back to spy on the game, what's gonna happen, what have you, and yeah, and Mr. Puzzles just sits back and see what's gonna happen, as we all saw at the ending of the Wolf the 2023. So yeah, there's that, because he was spying on the games to see what he can do with his own Puzzle Vision program in the Puzzle Vision movie, as you may know. So, anyways, but overall, this is just my overall take, and honestly, the more I think of this with critical thinking and thoughts, I kind of understood why Meggy smiled. Okay, it's because Meggy didn't get tortured by Mr. Puzzles. Okay, he, she just Leggy. But once again, Meggy doesn't remember that. She only remembers the that current flashback that from her leggy counterpart. So yeah, and overall Meggy is more like she overall kind of understood a bit why Mr. Puzzles is alone, why what have you, and once again, just check on Mr. Puzzle's backstory, and she really understood why is that. And but overall, I don't think Meggy will just say Mr. Puzzle's a good guy, what have you. No, no. Meggy just sees it's a nice memory, but also nope, I don't. But doesn't condone his actions. Okay. But yeah. Anyways, guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm all in for it. So I just gonna say this right now because I just gonna say about this particular moment of the ending. What I think it honestly, not gonna lie, it did throw me off a bit. But once again, when it comes to this moments, we always need to uh, be with more critical thinking. Think this with more critical thinking and skills, instead of like just yelling it away, throwing our words off. So yeah, you know. But anyways, guys, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. So like, comment, and I'll see you next time. My next minutes. Peace out.